Garrigan versus the number 1 ranked team in 1A. This is going to be a show. Welcome back to BG Game Preview. I'm your host, Lucy Eisenbarth. In this video, we're going to be covering every stat line and every prediction for the game number 1 ranked St. Ed's versus your Garrigan Golden Bears, who are ranked number 4. We're going to get right into this video. Make sure to like, subscribe, comment down below your predictions if you agree with mine, and what else you want to see me cover on the channel. I will be doing predictions for Tuesday's games at Lake Mills, both girls and boys. That will be a separate video, and I will also be recapping their last week. Make sure to stay tuned for that. Go follow my Instagram at BG Game Preview to never miss another upload on videos like this. Without further ado, let's get right into today's video. Your Garrigan guys are taking on the number 1 ranked St. Edmund Gales tomorrow night at Garrigan. It is tomorrow night as I'm recording this. I'm filming this on Sunday night, but that is besides the point. This game was originally scheduled to be the first game of the season, but they did push it back because of state football playoffs. They wanted to give the football players a little time and a little break after the championship game and everything unfolded. But looking at this team, St. Ed's walking into Garrigan 10-1 so far on the season. Their one loss being to Clear Lake, who is, I believe, a top 3 ranked 3A team. I believe they might be number 3. They fluctuate somewhere in that area. 62-48 was their only loss. Every other win has been pretty dominant. Leading this team in points and rebounds is senior Hunter Horn, who is also in the first 15 for the Mr. IA Basketball Award. The award list also features Amari Thomas as a mid-season candidate for the award. It is given to the best basketball player in each class, so they have one for 1A, 2A, 3A, 4A. IA Sports also does one for football, which Tate Furch won for being the best player in Class 8-man. But Hunter Horn, averaging 26.1 points per game, shooting 55% from the field, 31% from 3, and 71% from the free throw line. Leading this team in rebounds as well, with 9.3 rebounds. Senior Jack McElroy leads his team in assists, rounding out the stats with 6.8 assists to 1.6 turnovers for a 4.2 assist to turnover ratio. Wow, this team is no joke. This team's very, very good, shooting 48% from the field, 34% from 3 with a 54% effective field goal percentage. They are really, really efficient on the offensive end. They do get less rebounds than Garrigan with 33.7 compared to Garrigan's 38.1, but they also seem to stay a little cleaner in the fouls area with only 111 on the season. They like to steal the ball from you, they don't seem to block the ball as much, and overall, they don't turn the ball over very much, as they stay clean in that category with only 107 compared to a team like Garrigan with 168. The matchup predictor on Bound has St. Ed's winning this game at a 66.7% chance compared to Garrigan's 33.3%. This game might be the most important of the season for Garrigan thus far. The reason this game is so important, as last year, the thing that kept Garrigan from going to the well was St. Ed's. Last game before the well, Garrigan squared off with St. Ed's at Humboldt High School, which Garrigan did drop that game, ending their season. St. Ed's went on to go for a really, really deep playoff run. They did decent, as I'm seeing from their last season. They won versus Woodbine in the quarterfinal and then lost to Madrid in the semifinals, 58-71. Garrigan is kind of out for blood this year. They want revenge for what happened last season, and will they get it at Garrigan? They are the underdogs in this game, even being on their home floor. If Garrigan can pull off this upset, it means a lot of things for Garrigan. One, it moves Garrigan up in the rankings a ton. It'll dethrone St. Ed's most likely from their number 1 position at the top of 1A. Second of all, it does change playoffs a little bit, as either if they win this game or if it's a super close game, Garrigan will not face St. Ed's in the playoffs like they did last year. That could create an easier road for Garrigan to the well. And 3, it's a huge win under their belts. Just overall, creates a lot of momentum for this team. Dethroning the number 1 team would be an insane feat. So, what's going to go down in this game? What are the keys to this game? Well, Looking over at Garrigan's side, I think one of their keys to the game is overall everyone needs to be ready. Everyone needs to be on the mark. I think that spacing is going to be very important. I think that getting them to have to defend the perimeter and finding holes in their post offense will be very important. Any way Garrigan can generate points, whether it's off fast breaks, turnovers, literally anything, they will have to take advantage of it and they will have to be on the mark with making those shots and getting them to fall. Trips to the free throw line will also be beneficial for Garrigan. On the defensive end of the ball, again, just really being on your mark. You really got to play tough against a team like this. Hunter Horn, you have to limit him a lot in this game, as he is their leading scorer with 26. They have other guys who are capable of shooting the ball and getting to the basket and scoring, such as Carson Barfred. Apologies if I did pronounce that incorrectly. A senior, averaging 13 points per game. And Jacob Koopman, a senior, averaging 10 points per game. My light did go out, so we will continue the rest of the video without it, but that is okay. Another key for Garrigan is keeping St. Ed's off the boards. Not letting a good team get second chance opportunities will rattle them a little bit, and it will slow them down a lot. I think that rebounding will be very beneficial to Garrigan, and it's going to have to be one of the best parts of their game tomorrow night. For St. Ed's is just really playing top-tier defense and really limiting that spacing on Garrigan. Garrigan needs to create the space. St. Ed's wants to take it away. If you limit shooters like Michael Joyce and Carter Schwab, this team will be a lot more minimized. And if you eliminate Amari Thomas in the post, this team again will be a lot more minimized. You will have other guys that step up and shoot the ball and can get some shots to fall, but in turn, it won't be enough. This is going to be an incredible game. I would say a 5 to 10 point game either way. Really helps that Garrigan has home field advantage in this game because he creates a whole different atmosphere for St. Ed's, especially since they want revenge from last season, and also in turn, the number one team in the class is a game that you want to see. You want to see your team beat them. It creates a lot of hype, and I think there will be a lot of Garrigan students here. I think this game is going to be so close. It's super hard to predict. I can't stress that enough how good this game is going to be. It's kind of going to be similar to what we saw with Garrigan versus Western Christian at the beginning of the year, as they were the reigning 2A state champions, I believe. That game was really close. It did come down to the end where Garrigan had to foul, and they did shoot free throws, making it a 7-point game. I think that we're going to see that again in this game, but I think it's going to go the other way around. I think Garrigan can pull off the upset in this game. Give me your Bishop Garrigan Golden Bears 72-68. I think that Garrigan can pull off the upset. I think they want it bad enough that they're going to get it. I think that overall the atmosphere of Garrigan is going to be electric, and I think that that will help the team a lot from a momentum point of circumstances. And I also think that they might be able to just catch St. Ed's off guard a little bit. And I think Garrigan's going to come out of the gate hot, and that little start from Garrigan where they just start racking up points, they're going to kind of rattle them a little bit, catch them off guard. And even if it is close, you could see this after halftime too. And I think that they will be able to run away with it, go on a huge run, get the crowd going, and I think Garrigan is going to walk away with this game in a super close one, 72-68. With that, that is the end of this video. Stay tuned for the video for the predictions versus Lake Mills, and another video on Friday for the predictions versus Eagle Grove and senior night at Garrigan. We got 2 games the rest of the week that are going to be very good. This slate for the entire week for your Garrigan girls and guys is very good in general. So stay tuned to see predictions and stat lines for all of those. With that, this is Lucy Eisenbarth signing off on BG Game Preview.